Hey guys, Tbull here. Today we got to look at the new campaign reward ship. That's right, Tier 7 British cruiser Belfast 43. We got Bill Tennant on the screen there. Only ship I currently have him on in the game. Okay, I'm thinking this thing's more HE focused in my experience at least. Pretty good performance with the HE. Survivability, nada. Makes the Minotaur look like a titan of defense in comparison. I think I've played roughly 10 games. I'm pretty sure I got dev struck 3 times, which not good. Okay, that's it's not good. So you can't protect yourself. If a battleship shoots at you in this thing, you will die. All right, it's a very hard ship to play in that regard. But we do have some tools to make life a little bit easier. 6 destroyer smokes, lightning smokes. Now you can make the case: do I want the full duration smoke? Maybe 2 of them, maybe 3, whatever it is, depending on your build. Or would I rather have these things? And we'll see throughout this game. I mean, you can. It's nice having the smokes, and they cycle very quickly. So as long as you're managing your smokes properly and keeping the distance from the enemy, you can use them to prolong your life, okay, and maybe get a little bit of offense. But, you know, when you get those juicy firing positions, start unloading with the guns, well, by the time the smoke's turning orange on your screen there, you're like, okay, well, that didn't last too long. So, got to be very aware in the Belfast, okay? Battleship shoots you, you're dead. If they even think mean thoughts about you, you're probably not going to make it. And, you know, keep an eye on these smokes. What are the other options? All right, the default slot for consumable perk is a really strong heal, but in my experience, you don't get to use it because you get shot once and it's over. So I played 2-3 games with that. All right, you know, it works if that's how you want to run it. Fine. My recommendation: put the smokes on there and play the ship very carefully, and that's what we're going to do in this game. Now we do wind up having a pretty solid game here. But we're not going to be taking a lot of risks. This ship can be difficult. Any ship that relies on smoke and kind of team spotting and all that sort of thing, going to be a little bit easier to play with reliable division mates who are on the same page with you in terms of what they want to do. But as a solo, you can make it work. The problem is you're in these L tier games, legendary tier. And the play around you is going to be suspect more often than not. So, I mean, that can make things even more difficult in a ship that's already difficult to play. So we're going to jump in here. You can see we're trying to cover B, keeping an eye on it, thinking, maybe can I cap that? Well, no, not if that battleship Missouri or whatever it is moving in there. It's not going to work. So we're going to back up here, and we're noting, okay, well, see, it was contested for a moment. Now the Woost is on there trying to capture the base. But I'm thinking, okay, at least one destroyer is probably over there. So, you know, we're backing up maybe to support him, and more importantly, or it's the Montana, not the Missouri. More importantly, make sure that this battleship in front of us can't whack us. Here's the destroyers. Okay, well, look at this. We got a Shimakaze, 9 kilometers. Now we have 3 radar charges on this build, and they're 9-kilometer range. You know, pretty standard radar as far as that goes in terms of the Brits, but effective. You can see the further destroyer out there is not in the radar range. But we drop the smoke here. Want to make sure we can back up a little bit and get these full salvos off. I'm thinking, okay, the team's piling on that guy. Let's take a shot with the Fletcher. And someone else thinking the same thing. So kind of good awareness there. But the Shima does live. Now I'm saying, okay, let's wait till the reload. And I want to pop the radar relatively soon because my teammates were focusing this destroyer. So I don't want them to get distracted by something off orbiting the moon. So we pop the radar, we get our own shot off, and the team, great job shooting at him. We actually get him with the fire there, but great job by the team. Anytime you got teammates around you, especially randoms, shooting destroyers, that's a good sign. Okay, well, we're in a bit of a pickle here. I was going to immediately try and go forward, but no dice. We're going to try and back up here. Now we have the width. I don't think those are widespreads. I don't think they are, but we did have the width to get through there. Unfortunately, it does whack us in the nose, so that's a significant chunk of our HP off the board here. But, you know, check out what we're doing here. We're blocked from the Conqueror. We're getting spotted. Okay, so the Fletcher's on the loose. Montana, well, what are we going to do? We got to move forward. I don't want to get shot from across the map there. And we want to try and get these torps on the Montana. So go ahead and you can see the smoke's about ready to pop back up here. And we're getting spotted here. Hoping he's not paying attention. He's got someone spraying him down there with some golden showers. So his attention should be occupado at this point in time. We get the torps off, get some HE cells down. You can see good reliable damage. We might pop an AP salvo or 2 here just to test out these guns. Whenever you get new ships, you want to be testing the AP in various situations. So we got about 5k there with a double fire. Okay, not bad. 9% fire chance on this thing, same as the Cleveland. Okay, well, let's try the AP. Let's just see what happens. Raise it up a little bit. Not bad. 6,000 plus, looked like. Pretty decent shot. Oh, no, he's shooting his blind fire. That's a bad sign anytime someone can hit you in the cloud when you're not spotted. Take him seriously. Okay, so I'm going to back up here now. We're nowhere in trouble. Oh, got him with the torp there. Nice. Down he goes. And the team. Okay, well, we're putting together a pretty good lead here. Now, we don't have any threat on sea, really. You can see our main guy over there is corralled in the northeast, and we should be able to get A. All right, so I'm thinking, all right, let's just seal this game up, get B. This game is going to come down to the wire, by the way, and you always want to dissuade yourself from thinking along the lines, oh, look at this, we're up 2-3 ships, this one's in the bag, let me rush at these guys. Okay, before that thought even crosses your mind, you for sure want to lock your guns, check everyone on your team. Boom, down goes a Worcester there. Well, all of a sudden, we're only up one ship. And we're scanning around there. Those guys are looking kind of low. And they're chasing, I think it's an Alaska or something. Pretty sure it's Alaska up there. Could be actually it's Worcester, now that I'm thinking about it. But nevertheless, kiting cruisers should have the advantage here. We have another, I believe it's a Worcester firing at him. Even the Shima, there's the Worcester. But the guy sailing away from him is going to have a significant advantage. Those Worcester shots take a long time to get there, and the fact that he's sailing away from them means they take even longer to get there, which means he has time to react. So this guy's actually going to be doing a little bit of bobbing and weaving here. We are spotted, and we're certainly noting that. Of course, the Worcester's not in play there. Go ahead and throw the torps down. Why not? We're probably not going to need them here, and by the time they're reloaded, we might have a different situation. But keeping an eye on the radar. We got about 12, 13 seconds left on this thing. And we drop spot there. Now that's important to note. He's either behind this island here, which is where I'm assuming he is, or he's going south. Or, see that island on the map directly to east. Maybe he's going to the battleship to attack him, in which case can't really do much. But we're going to go ahead and we know we're spotted again. That means he was over here, and we pop the radar. Unfortunately for us, he's right at the edge of the radar range, and he does a good job disengaging here. But we do pop him with a shot there. I think even the battleship behind us might chime in with the guns here. So we're getting a little bit of damage, and more importantly, we scare them off. Okay, we got A controlled. Everyone over on A is going to go chase the Worcester off into the Timbuktu. That's fine. Oh god, not more torpedoes here. But the strategy, how we win this game, control A and B. Okay, so I'm on A, still on A, luckily. We almost were removed from the cap there by the Fletcher's torps. I did get us with one, but now we're trying to defend, and we had a battleship, I think it's a Conqueror, and an Alaska to the northwest. They sailed the northeast, sorry. They sailed way over there to get rid of the guy, and you kind of have to clear up your side before pursuing other objectives, but time is of the essence for these guys. They're down 200 points, and they're down 2 ships, rather. So, I mean, they're not really that far behind. We just got B secured recently, and now our background score will begin to increase a little bit here. But, you got to keep in mind as we're evaluating this situation, okay, we're not that far ahead. Okay, we're basically tied with just a slight lead at this point in time. And if they get a couple ships, well, it's going to be close. So, seeing what we're doing here, ooh, Worcester gets the Conqueror with a fire from the grave, and Shima pulling out here. And he's actually going to spot, first he spots the Alaska. Alaska's parked over there. What are you doing? You got to be pushing in over here. Oh, Fletcher chimes in with the guns, and this is a problem. Okay, we're down to 1 destroyer per side. And Fletcher has the advantage in this situation, and he actually gets rid of him there. So that's unfortunate. The Shima did shoot him back, and he did score some damage. So Fletcher is low. But now I got a choice to make. Do I assume he's going to go into B, or do I think he's going to go north of this island that we're kind of playing around? Okay, well, I can mostly cover B if I go north. If he basically hits the island right on the edge there, he might be able to cap it without our being able to spot him / shoot him / reset him. So that could be an issue, but I'm thinking, okay, well, we got good concealment on this build. I do have Macau on here. We got decent concealment to begin with. Maybe I can scoot out here before the Alaska spots me and get the Fletcher killed. We would be willing to trade our ship in this instance, okay, because the destroyer, rather, he's a scoring piece. We don't have any scoring pieces left on our team. He could potentially flip that cap. Of course, he's going to have to go through the battleship. That's directly on B as well. So a little bit of a risk here. We do pop the radar, both for my own information and for the team. I'm hoping that guy over there manages to get a shot with him. Okay, because if that Fletcher gets off the board, then we got a pretty good chance to win here. So we're pulling forward as quick as we can here. Got the shot off. We get our own smoke because we're expecting retaliation from the Alaska. But boom, down goes the Fletcher. And we got him. Now Alaska pushing into us is very dangerous. How many radars has he got left? I don't know. You got to assume he's probably got one, and that's making me nervous. He certainly might have expended both of them during the prolonged conflict that they had up north there. But we don't know that. And if he does spot us here, he gets one shot off with AP, the game's over for our perspective. And, then we're relying on our random teammates. We'd rather not do that. We'd rather be alive as long as possible in this situation. Got some shots on the Conqueror, yes, but the Alaska lower and easier to get off the board. And he's got more tools. He's got, number one, it's an extremely strong ship. Some might say the best in the game. It's certainly one of the best. Could have a radar, could have a sonar, could have all those sorts of stuff. So we got to get him off the board here. Backing up. See what I'm talking about? The smoke's already running out here. Oof, this is making me a little bit nervous. We are getting targeted. Let's see if we get out of this one alive. Okay, so we get a couple more parting shots, get the fire on him. That's all good, but more importantly, we're back. We're safe, and this is the key to the ship. You get shot, it's over. Okay? You do not... It's not a sturdy ship whatsoever. So the Alaska, we're just seeing what's going on here. We would note the damage on the corner there, continue to tick up, so the fire is active. Looks like he's in trouble here. And now we're going to move into position to try and get some shots on the Conqueror. We actually get the credit for the Alaskan. Well, let's see here. Do we get a crack in this game? That's the next question here. The game ain't over, by the way. Okay, we're a one-shot. We should probably be scanning our team once again just to reevaluate the exact situation. Is everyone on my team a one-shot? In which case, maybe sailing off into the sunset at this point in time might be the right play. He could get on B, certainly. But how long it's going to take him to get him? Can my team reset him before they're all killed? That's the evaluation that needs to be going on here. But kind of committed at this point in time. I'm like, okay, I got 3 teammates. They're all shooting this dude. Let's just pile on, see if we can get him off the board. So once again, the smoke's wearing down. 25 seconds. Going over the ship, though, difficulty-wise, it's up there. Okay, this is not the easiest ship known to man. How does it compare to the Belfast? I don't know. I mean, it's a different beast. I still need to keep working on testing the AP on this, but I feel like the HE is kind of the main way to go here. Belfast, you can make a case for either shell. HE damage per minute, middle of the pack. AP damage per minute, kind of lower end of the pack. So I'm favoring the HEs so far. I think it's fine. I mean, I've had a number of pretty good damage games. You can certainly put out the damage, even though we got a relatively slow reload, 9.5 seconds. Compare that to the Cleveland, I think it's 5.7 or something like that. But in the right situations, making sure that we're staying alive, sure, we can put out some damage. So difficulty there, fun, okay, it's decent. Once again, I think it's going to be more fitted for a division, just because we can reliably have people spotting for us. Whereas in randoms, half the time nobody in your team's going to even bother, which can be an issue. Fitting end here, though, we are spotted. We do get the high caliber, but that's the life of the Belfast 43 dead. Okay, at the bottom of the water. So that's a look at the Belfast 43 for you guys. Let me know if you're interested in that ship. You're going to be picking it up in the comments. Questions, comments, leave below. Thumbs up. You know the drill. Peace.